In 2007, got the call that Oprah had read this book, and she wanted to do a movie about it. Be very frank with you, no one had paid a lot of attention to the great debaters, even within the Wiley community. No one talked about it. You know, no one sensed how important that period of its history was. And so the wake-up call came externally. Wow, so let's take a look at this. And so we began then to go through our archives and look at what the great debaters had done. And so when Denzel called, we said, yes, of course, you know. So he came down, he looked around and viewed it, and at that time, he was just going to direct it for her. But when he read the story and got engaged, he decided, hey, I think I want to do this too. So he became the lead actor as well as director of the movie. And he spent a lot of time in the community and surrounding communities. And so as the movie was developing, people began to look at Wiley more and more. And students began to look at Wiley more and more because it was a constant outpouring of information. And of course, you know, Denzel coming to town, you know, I mean, the place with bananas is crazy. You know, every time he comes to town, got sightings here and sightings there. So you know, it became a growing part. He became a part of our who we were, and so some of us he went out to the sites where they were shooting the movie, the shooting sites, and I ended up with a little piece in the movie, a little cameo thing. I told you, I'm like Alfred Hitchcock. I just want to walk through for a minute. But but a lot of community people, Shreveport all around, showed up morning after morning just to be a part of the background for the movie. So all of that energized the community. It put a new face, if you will, on Wiley. And so when the movie came out, we had showings in you know, L.A. and New York, and we had the red carpet in Marshall. So we had a lot of showings, if you will, for the movie prior to coming out, and so it just kept us going. And then when the movie was over, you know, I was talking to him and
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington, yes, and I said, you know, why don't you do some of the college as well? You know, he said, what do you want? And I said, I really think we ought to start this debate team again. We want to, because we need to do this. It's very clear that this is a road to success for a number of young people. And if we can re-energize ourselves around this, this is one of the legs in which I want to begin to make Wiley a part of the international scene, if you will. And he said, what do you want? I said, I want $1 million, but I don't want it right now. I want $100,000 a year for 10 years, because building this is going to take time, and we'll undergird your $100,000 a year with our own funds and funds we can raise. And he says, sounds good to me. And that was the end of that. I mean, no other conversation. But every August, we got a check for $100,000 as we began to build up that piece of the college. And by the third year, we had won already something like 300 trophies. Well, since then, we won like 4,000. And we actually won the national championship for the same society that denied us the opportunity to debate on the real scene for them, you know. So it was bittersweet for us, and we've continued to do that. Right now, we rank #1 among historical black colleges. We defeated Harvard, Yale, University of Southern Cal, Wisconsin, Texas over these last 12 years. It's been amazing run for us, and it continues even now. The new president has made that a part of his undergirding trajectory as well, and so it continues to do that. So that was the importance of that movie.